and wonderful to be back. Our warmest congratulations on your second term. Perhaps there will be a second visit home in due course. For generations now, there's been a very special relationship between the President of the United States and the Irish people. In fact, if the truth could be confirmed, and it's difficult to do so, there are reports that President Lincoln himself is living in County Wicklow. He's married to Arthur Miller's daughter. In 1963, President Kennedy came home to Ireland. He told our Parliament, our Dáil, about the Irish Brigade, fighting 69th. Thanks to him, that brigade's green flag speaks almost as eloquently as he did in Leinster House today. From Bull Run to Fredericksburg to Gettysburg, the fighting 69th distinguished themselves on the battleground, showing outstanding courage and resilience and intelligence. For you, Mr. President, their battle cry in Irish was "Fog on Bala." Clear the way. Did you say that? Fog on Bala. Fog on Bala. Generations on, it rings out loud and clear on the other side of the Atlantic, because after difficult years, we the Irish people are at last clearing the way. Damage Fain a Fog on Bala. To a brighter, better, more prosperous future, but this time for all our people. Mr. President, the Court Gael, we have still a long way to go on our journey to national recovery, but tonight I'm proud to say here in the White House that confidence is returning to our country and to our people. Here this evening, with this bowl of Shamrock that contains traditional Irish Shamrock, we've got a perfect example of that new confidence and that new hope. Because unlike the bowl that James Joyce spoke of at the Atlantic, the bowl of bitter tears, our President Kennedy, this bowl here was made by Sean Egan, unemployed 4 years ago. He spent 300 hours creating this in a labour of love. It sparkles with the story of who we are now. It listens with the story of what we once brought here on a risky yet life-giving journey to America. Not only those memories of place and home and family, but our songs, our music, our stories, sung and recited until they were threadbare, so that new generations, many of you here, could actually make them your own. Just as we Irish made our own of America, today in Ireland we do as we have always done. As a nation, we make joy from sadness. As a country, we forge success from difficulty. As a republic, we create ourselves anew. And as we do, we remember and we honour the old. They say that if you laid out a timber memorial for every Irish man, woman and child buried at sea on the famine crossing, that you could walk from Cork to Boston. They say, as we say in Irish, that they're idirachra, in between past and future, between two nations, two republics, who stand proud and determined and strong either side of the Atlantic Ocean. Exhilarated indeed by the possibilities of science, intrigued by the potential of discovery, and curious about the secrets and the powers of invention. United in our passionate belief in the capacity of experiment and thought and imagination, and indeed intuition itself, to transform our world. And when the crew of the International Space Station, who are on Twitter, Australia, Mr. Withdrawn these days, when they look down on this world, on our planet, and see it go a little greener, chances are they don't just think American, they don't just think British, or Indonesian, or anyplace else. They might well think that down there, that's our human family, the family of man, and they are at home. And because we are, Mr. President, for all we build, for all we make, in finance, politics, in business or economics, we know, because of these connections, that our real wealth, are the reserves of love and kindness and insight and understanding and courage and compassion that was so carefully attained and accrued over those many long years. And as we celebrate St. Patrick and St. Patrick's Week, let us build on those reserves to build better nations, better people, and a better world. There, here, Mr. President, the sun is new every day. May it shine brightly on our peoples and on all that we undertake together in the cause of each other. So in your responsibilities all around the world, the many onerous responsibilities you carry, we wish you good fortune and good health and success. In the words of the Fighting 69th, our Union, our country, and Ireland forever. Fábhail Balla. Is féidir linn.